everyone, Tony Phelan here with CompetitionX, and today I've got a short video on Tamiya's TC-01 Formula E car. I've had a lot of questions about the car, but the two most popular ones are, how does it perform, and how do you change the gearing? At the end of this video, I'll have a couple laps that I've run with this car. I've run it twice now, both times at Cal Raceway in Orange, California. It's a high grip, at times high grip on-road asphalt track. And it's worked really good. I finally got the car dialed in. It works really good. So that video will be at the end of this video. The second thing is changing the gearing. And it's very easy to change the gearing once you prep the car for it to be easy to change the gearing. And I'm gonna get into that right now on I'm gonna zoom in on this, so see you in a second. Okay, the first thing we need to do is remove one of the battery doors. This will help us when we're replacing the gearbox. I added these bullet plugs to the motor to allow me to easily disconnect the motor. Way better than having to solder and unsolder every time I want to change the gearing. Simply remove these two screws from the bottom of the chassis to release the gearbox. Now carefully wiggle the gearbox out. Be careful not to unplug your sensor wire. A single screw holds the gearbox cover in place. Both the spur and pinion gear are now easily accessible to make changes. Once your changes are made, just reverse the removal procedure to reinstall. It's best to key the gearbox to the front drive axle first. Now for the slightly tricky part. Use one hand to reach into the battery tray and direct the rear drive axle into the gearbox drive cup. You just have to get it close. Set the car down and roll it forward to finish the seating process. Now reinstall the two screws to the bottom of the chassis to secure the gearbox. Now plug the motor back in and you're all set. Okay, now that I've shown you how to quickly and easily change the gearing, let's take a look at the Formula E TC-01 on the track. This was the first run on the track after some setup changes, so it took a few laps to understand how the car performs. There is certainly no lack of steering in the TC-01. I'm running the TC-01 with a fixed timing Hobbywing 17.5 turn brushless system that could probably use a little more gear. In comparison, that's a lightweight, high performance Formula 1 car behind me with a 21.5 turn motor. looks like we found the groove. Oh! And then this. Oh. So as you can see, changing the gearing really isn't that big a deal once you kind of get the car prepped for that. And that's one of the tips that I've given in the build series that I have on our YouTube channel, CompetitionX YouTube channel. So if you haven't yet, head on over there, subscribe, check out all the other videos. I give other videos on assembling the upper arms, some of the other things that were a little kind of difficult, that I felt were a little difficult. I found better ways to do it, especially building the body. This isn't really as difficult as it seems. It does look pretty intimidating, but I found a few ways to make it easier, and it actually came out pretty good. So thanks for watching. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifier to be notified of future videos in this series. And yeah, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon.